I'm Paul, 30 years old. I work as a chef at a restaurant, and I love making people smile with my cooking. One day, back in elementary school, I went over to my childhood friend Anna's house with my little sister, Paige. While the three of us were playing, a delicious smell drifted in from the kitchen. Drawn by the aroma, I went to check it out and saw Anna's dad working a huge frying pan. The way he handled it looked so cool to me. I said, "Whoa, that's awesome! Hey, mister, let me help you cook!" He smiled and told me to make a salad. When I finished, Paige said,
Wait, Paul made this? Oh, it looks so pretty. This is so good. Paul, you're really good at cooking.
As a little kid, I felt like I had just created an amazing dish, and it made me so happy. From then on, I fell in love with cooking. Later, after I moved out and started living on my own, I often cooked for my girlfriend Rachel, too. But on her birthday, we decided, unusually for us, to eat out at an upscale restaurant. It was supposed to be a perfect night, but that's when the trouble began. When Rachel and I walked into the restaurant, a man wearing a name tag that said Henry greeted us. He said, "Welcome." I have a reservation under Paul. "Of course, right this way." Okay, wait, Rachel? As Henry let us in, Rachel suddenly froze, staring at him. Then she blurted out,
He's so handsome.
"Excuse me?" I thought my girlfriend standing right next to me saying another guy was handsome. "Hey, Rachel! Rachel, hey!" I called out. She snapped out of it with a startled,
Oh,
and finally started walking again. But even during dinner, she kept sneaking glances at Henry. I felt awful. Then I overheard someone call him manager, and realizing he was not only handsome but also successful made me feel even worse. About a month later, Rachel said work had gotten busier, and we started seeing each other much less often. One night, missing her, I decided to give her a call.
hello? What is it?
She answered, her voice flat and distant. Looking back, my call must have just annoyed her, but at the time I thought Rachel was simply tired and worn out. "Are you okay? I know you've been busy, just don't push yourself too hard, all right?"
Huh? I'm fine. I'll call you when I can. Okay, bye.
She replied before hanging up. Dang, maybe I shouldn't have called while she was busy. I feel bad about it. If we were living together, we could spend more time together, and I could do more for her. The truth is, I'd been planning to propose to Rachel for a while. I had even started preparing a custom-made ring. I wanted to support her, to be there for her. I'd planned to wait a bit longer, but after that call, I decided I'd propose the week after the ring was finished, on the day after I picked it up. I chose the same restaurant where we'd celebrated her birthday. Henry crossed my mind, but for certain reasons I just had to propose at that place. So I called Rachel again and asked her to go to the restaurant with me. She said she also had something she wanted to tell me. When I asked what it was, she said she wanted to tell me in person. I booked a private room at the restaurant. Then, on the day, "Welcome! Oh!" Henry greeted us as soon as we walked in. "Oh? What's that supposed to mean? And wait, is he smirking at me?" But my head was too full of the proposal to care. Once Henry led me to the private room and I sat down, I quietly repeated the lines I had practiced over and over the night before. Would Rachel be happy? That's when I suddenly realized Henry was standing right behind me. When did he come in here? "Sir, I see. You were planning to propose tonight, but it won't work." "What? What the hell was he saying? That was beyond rude. What did he know about me and Rachel? And just then,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Rachel walked in, smiling brightly. Rachel? Wait, what? I was stunned. Rachel slipped her arm through Henry's.
What I wanted to tell you is I've decided to be with him.
Huh? With an excited tone, she explained everything. The story about being too busy with work was a lie. She'd actually been spending time with Henry, which was why she couldn't see me. On the night of her birthday, after we got home from the restaurant, she realized she had lost an earring. She called the restaurant. Even though it was after closing, Henry answered and told her he'd found it on the floor. Rachel rushed over, and Henry was the only one there.
When he handed me the earring, our hands brushed. My heart skipped, and I quickly pulled my hand back, but then Henry suddenly took my hand and held it tight.
That's enough! Stop it!
I made this decision thinking about reality, too. Paul, you're just a small-time cook. Henry is the manager of a luxury restaurant, and his father owns the place. Of course I'd choose Henry over you. So, really, Paul, this is your fault.
Rachel, you're such a smart woman, always thinking ahead about her future, Henry added. I stayed silent for a while, realizing Henry was lying and nothing but trouble. I debated whether I should tell Rachel the truth about him. The owner of this restaurant doesn't have a son because I know the owner personally. That was actually one of the reasons I chose this place to propose. In fact, I had even told Rachel about it the first time we came here together, but she'd been too busy staring at Henry to hear a word I said. Thinking it over calmly, I realized I had no intention of proposing to a woman who would cheat on me. In the end, I never told Rachel that Henry had been lying. That was my own form of revenge. Rachel's betrayal hit me hard. I planned to sell the ring I'd meant to give her and use the money to splurge on myself to vent my frustration, but instead, I barely slept for a month. When Paige and Anna found out I'd been dumped, they came to comfort me.
Hey, Paul, you've lost more weight, haven't you? Are you even eating?
Not really. Apart from tasting the food I make at work, I can't seem to swallow anything.
That's no good. Look, we went to the store and got some groceries. Today, Paige and I are making you some delicious fried rice.
No, that's okay, really.
Paul, you always cook great meals for us, but today it's our turn. We're actually pretty good at cooking, you know. Not as good as Chef Paul, though.
Their kindness slowly brought me back to life, but I stayed thin and gaunt for a long time. It happened around that time. One night after work, I was wandering through the tunnel under the overpass when... Wait. Oh, no way, that's Rachel and Henry! Coming from the opposite direction, I saw them walking together. They both noticed me.
Paul?
Rachel said in surprise, her eyes widening before she quickly looked away. Well, I guess it made sense. No one wants to chat with their ex in the middle of the street, or so I thought until the next moment.
Look at him, all skinny and wrecked. Guess I was right to dump him.
What? Yeah, I thought he was one of those homeless guys living in cardboard boxes around here. Their laughter echoed through the tunnel. Those bastards! I'm gonna get back at them! I'll ruin their lives myself! That's what I thought, at first. But then I remembered that I didn't need to do anything. They were already doomed to hit rock bottom on their own. A year later, late at night, I was walking down the street when a frail, shabby-looking woman came toward me.
Paul?
Sorry, who are you?
It's me, Rachel.
Huh? I stared at her, trying to place her face. Who?
Wait, it's me! Paul, I used to date you.
Oh, right! Now I remembered. Oh, the Rachel who ditched me for another guy? That one?
Yes, that one.
She looked so ragged and thin that I hadn't even recognized her.
You didn't even recognize your ex? That's so cruel.
We're strangers now, aren't we? Please don't talk to me. Now, excuse me.
Wait, please, I went through hell after that.
What?
It's Henry. He was married, and apparently he had several mistresses besides me.
Huh? So?
And then, about a month after I broke up with you, his wife stormed into my workplace. She'd hired a private investigator and got proof of our affair. I didn't have to pay compensation since I didn't know he was married, but the rumors at work spread like wildfire. I couldn't stand it there anymore and had to quit. On top of that, Henry's wife sent the evidence, photos and letters to my parents' house. No matter what I said, my family wouldn't believe me.
I see. I get it.
I finally found a new job, but it turned out to be an awful black company. I was too worried there wouldn't be anywhere else to hire me, so I couldn't quit. I didn't know what to do anymore.
And Henry divorced his wife and got fired from the restaurant, right? His wife posted on social media that the restaurant manager was a cheating jerk. He had to work non-stop to pay her compensation and eventually collapsed from overwork.
Huh? How do you know that?
I heard it all from the restaurant owner.
What? The owner?
I knew from the start that guy wasn't the owner's son. You didn't really listen at the time, but I told you that the restaurant owner is my childhood friend Anna's father, and Anna has no siblings. That restaurant owner was actually Anna's father. By the way, they were worried that the social media post about Henry might hurt business, but it only had a minor effect since most of the regulars were older and didn't use social media much.
I can't believe it. Why didn't you tell me then? If I had known Henry was lying, I might have stayed with you.
Of course I didn't tell you. I wanted nothing more than for you to hit rock bottom.
Huh?
After I told Anna's father that Henry stole my girlfriend, he asked other employees what kind of man Henry really was. They said he loved taking other people's partners and was cunning enough to lie about anything to feel superior. Hearing that, I felt relieved. He was definitely going to end up miserable.
Hey, Paul, you have to take responsibility and marry me.
Huh?
I mean, you have to take care of me for the rest of my life. Because of you, I went through all that this past year. I finally realized the person who truly cares about me the most was you, Paul. Oh, there you are, Paul.
Anna came waving from a distance. Actually, I'd just been at her house a moment ago.
Hey, you left your necklace at my place.
Oh, you're right, thanks.
Paul? Who is this?
Oh, let me introduce you. This is my childhood friend, Anna, and she is my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
Rachel collapsed on the spot. Yes, Anna and I are now together. I used to think of her like a little sister, but over time I grew to care for her deeply. She had encouraged me so earnestly back then, along with Paige, and I realized I could truly be happy with Anna.
Paul? Who is she?
Huh? I glanced at Rachel sitting on the ground with tears in her eyes and said, I don't know. Anna, it's late. Let's get you home.
I'm fine. It's just nearby.
I want to spend as much time with you as I can, Anna.
Paul, okay. After you take me home, I'll take you back home too. I want to be with you all the time.
Wait, so then I'd have to walk from my place to yours again?
We're going back and forth. Let's swing in the park just before we get to my place first.
Sounds good. Then on the way back to my place, let's go down the slide together. It's been since elementary school.
Yeah, I haven't done that since I slid with Paige.
Then we can buy one warm corn soup from the vending machine and share it. Sharing makes it taste better.
Right.
Then, suddenly...
Hey, enough already. I'm not just going to be ignored. Oh, right.
Oh, you're still here?
Ugh. Sorry, I was too happy to even notice you.
Yeah, well, that's that. Let's go, Anna.
Yeah.
Arm in arm, Anna and I walked to her house. Behind us, Rachel was crying and screaming. I later heard about her situation from mutual acquaintances. After overworking herself at the black company, she became almost a recluse, physically and mentally exhausted. She had to quit, but still needed money to live. Then she tried to get part-time jobs, but her weakened state led to repeated absences and late arrivals, and she was fired. She then borrowed from a financial company, couldn't repay it, and ended up going to loan sharks. Now she works on a fishing boat arranged by the loan sharks with no proper rest, leaving her body and mind even more broken, essentially a living corpse. Well, serves her right. As for me, 4 years after starting to date Anna, we got married. I was also put in charge as the manager of that restaurant. The man who had often taught me to cook when I was little was my father-in-law, and he had always recognized my skills in the kitchen. The other day, Paige came to visit us at the apartment Anna and I live in.
Wow, I can't believe you two actually got married. None of us three could have predicted this future. Right? But I'm so happy to be used to having you and Paige as family. Well, we've felt like family since forever anyway.
Hey, you two, dinner's ready!
Wow, this steak looks amazing. As expected from the head chef and manager of a fine dining restaurant. Thank you, Paul. Let's eat.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!